Hello students, today we are going to study logical instructions in ARM 7. So the objectives of the lecture are, at the end of this lecture you will be able to explain logical instructions of ARM 7, give application of these instructions, understand a new instruction BIC, that is bit clear. So these are the logical instructions available for ARM 7 and logical bitwise AND operation or logical bitwise OR operation, EOR, exclusive OR, that is XOR operation, and BIC, bit clear. Remember, all operations are working on 32-bit values. So if you see the syntax of these instructions, it is instruction, it is followed by RD, RN and N. RD is the destination register, RN is the source register and N is the another source. So let us see the first instruction AND instruction. This instruction actually performs AND operation on two operands. The two source operands are given in the instruction and it will perform the AND operation on those two source operands and it will store it in the destination. So here Rn and N are source operands and Rd is the destination. The operation performed is Rd is equal to Rn ANDed with N. Example, here we have taken Rd, that is destination register, as R0, Rn first source register is R1 and we have taken here R2. So the instruction will be formed like this and R0, R1, R2. Now how this instruction is executed, we will see the demonstration. So for that, let us see the pre-instruction status. R0 is initially 0, R1 is having one number. Say here the number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. R2 is containing another number which is used for ANDing operation, that is 0, 0, 0, 0, F, 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 F. Remember, all these numbers are 32-bit. Don't forget that all the registers here used are 32-bit. It means these registers can store 32-bit number. Now we will see the actual execution of the AND instruction. The instruction formed is AND R0, R1, R2. You can have another way of writing this AND instruction also. For example, you can write it as R1, R2 are ANDed and result will be stored in R1 also. Or you can have any immediate number ANDed with R1 and the result is stored in R0. Okay. Then, this is the pre-instruction status given, which we have already seen there. Then how the instruction will be executed. You can see that out of this total 32-bit number, one half of the number is ANDed with FF and another half is ANDed with 000. So we will separate the two now 16-bit numbers and we will see the result. So for lower half, the instruction will be executed like this. So this is the binary equivalent of, this is 5, 6, 7 and 8. So 5, 6, 7, 8 ANDed with all ones. FFFF means all ones. And when you AND anything with 1, the result is the number itself. I repeat it. If you AND anything with 1, the result will be the bit itself. For example, if you AND 0 with 1, the result will be 0. If you AND 1 with 1, the result will be 1. So whatever the number you are having as the input, the same number will be maintained here. So what is the output you are getting? It's a 5, 6, 7, 8 only. Okay, now let us go to the another half of the number, that is the remaining upper 16-bit number. Here it is ANDed with 0. So how it will work? So 1, 2, 3, 4 binary ANDed with 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. That is bitwise AND operation is performed here, and the result will be naturally, if you AND anything with 0, the result will be always 0. Okay, so you are getting the answer as 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, so what you can conclude from this instruction? You can conclude like this: the upper 16 bits, these upper 16 bits are masked, and lower 16 bits, these are not masked. So you can use AND instruction for masking operation. If I want to mask a particular part of my number, I can use AND instruction. Just you have to AND that particular part with 0 and keep remaining all bits 1, so that the remaining number will be preserved. In that way, you can use an instruction for masking operation. You can see here it is used for masking operation. This is the pre-instruction status, this is the AND instruction, and this is a post about the AND instruction. Another example I will give you. AND R2, R1, 0xFF. So here, instead of ANDing the contents of two registers, I have ANDed R1 with a direct number FF. So when I say FF, it is actually a 32-bit number. So pre-instruction status is R1 is all 8 digits are 2222. Remember, 32-bit number means 8 digits are there. 8 digits are there. So what will be the output of this instruction? Can you guess? Take page and paper, perform the operation and tell me the result. I will wait for some time. I will give you the answer. How the instruction will be executed. So this is the actual 32-bit number. You can see that this is 2, 2, 2, 2, 8 times 2. So total 32-bit number. Out of that, here it is FF means how many bits? For first F, 4 bits, second F, 4 bits. So we are basically concentrating on this 8-bit number only. Therefore, last 8-bit number is highlighted here. Okay, and it is ANDed with FF. So actually you can see that, you can say that this number is nothing but 000000FF. So it is same as, so when I want to say 100, it means it is 0000 also, or 000000. You can add any number of zeros before the number. Same way, when I say FF, if I want to convert it into 32-bit number, the number will be given like this: 0000, all zeros, and last 8 bits are only 1. So when you add this number, you can see that only these bits are preserved. Remaining all bits will be masked. Means I have preserved only lower 8 bits only here. Okay, you can see this. The output contains only last 8 bits, same as the given number. Remaining all bits are converted to 0. Okay, so what is the answer you are getting? Only 22. Means you have masked all the upper 6 digits. Okay, so this is the answer you are getting. Then we will go to the next instruction. The next instruction is logical OR operation, or it is also called as bitwise OR operation. The syntax of the instruction or the mnemonic used there is ORR. Don't forget it. It is ORR. It is not a single OR, but it is ORR. Syntax of the instruction: ORR, RD, RN, N. So now you have seen many instructions in ARM7. So now you have to always remember that There are three operands present there. Two are source and one is destination. That is another flexibility available with ARM7. The operation performed is RD is equal to RN or with N. For example, same way here RD is taken as R0, RN is taken as R1 and N is R2 here. You can take N as immediate number also, immediate number or register shifted or rotated by some number. You can have anything as N there. Okay. So the actual instruction form will be ORR R0, R1, R2. So how the instruction will be executed? ORR instruction status. Similar to our previous example, I have taken here same numbers here. Only thing is instead of AND, here we are going to perform the operation OR. So can you perform the operation? Can you give me the result? Okay. So now how the instruction will be executed? ORR R0, R1, R2. The number is divided into two parts, lower 16 bits and upper 16 bits. So lower 16 bit OR operation will be performed like this. Here the lower 16 bit number is taken here 5, 6, 7, 8 and it is odd with 1. So you know if anything odd with 1 the result will be 1. Means you are actually masking the number. Your number will get vanished here and instead of that it is replaced with the number FFFF here. So here actually you are masking it to the FF. In case of AND operation it will mask it to 0 0. Here it will mask it to FF. Okay, so OR operation is performed and you are getting the answer as 4 times F. Okay, for the upper 4 bits you can see upper 4 digits. You can say that 1 2 3 4 and there with 0 0 0 0. Now you can guess that easily you can guess that the number will be maintained as it is. Okay, so here it is given, illustrated. So remember actually it is bitwise OR operation is performed here. And to illustrate that I have converted the number into the binary and I have performed here OR operation. Okay, there is one mistake, so you have to convert and change it. This is not 0 0 0, it is 1 2 3 4. So you are getting the answer as 1 2 3 4 FF 4 times. So the lower 4 bit, the upper 4 bits, 1 2 digits, 1 2 3 4 are not masked, whereas the lower 4 digits are masked here. Okay. So in this way ORR is again used for masking operation. Only thing is it is converting the number into the FF, whereas in case of AND instruction it is converted into 0 0. Then we will go to the next instruction, XOR or EOR instruction. Remember it is not EXOR, it is EOR instruction. So how the EOR instruction works? It's exclusive OR operation. Syntax is EOR. Same way, same as AND OR operation. It is EOR RD, RN, N. Two source operands are there. One is RN and second is N. Operation performed is it is RN. It should be capped there. N. Example RD, R0, R1, R2. Actual instruction is EOR R0, R1, R2. We will see the execution there. Yeah, here. I'm ending it, ORing it, XORing it with again 0 0 0 0 FF. So the answer is when I exclusive OR anything with 1, the result will be 0 exclusive OR with 1, the answer will be 1. 1 exclusive OR with 1, when unequal, the answer will be 1. When both are equal, the answer will be 0. So, can you guess the answer? Yes, the answer is this is complemented. If it is 0, it will become 1. If it is 1, it will become 0. And like that. So your output is exactly the complement of input. Okay, so if you XOR anything with 1, 1, 1, 1, you are getting the, so here 5, 6, 7, 8 was given number and you are getting the output is as A987. So 5, if you complement 5, you will get a complemented answer as A. 6 complemented to 9, 7 complemented to 8 and 8 complemented to 7. Now for the upper 16-bit 1, 2, 3, 4 number which is XORed with 0, 0, 0, 0. Now what will happen here? Here you can see that if you XOR 0, 0, 0, this is the binary expansion of the number is given here so that you will understand bit-wise, logical bitwise XOR operation performed there. You have to take individual bit and you have to perform the XOR operation here. You are getting, if you observe the input and the output, you will get that both the numbers are same. It means if you XOR anything with 0, you are getting the same number. If you XOR anything with 1, you are getting the complement of the number. So here it is not complemented. Oops, this is complemented. So when you use 1, it is complemented. When you are not using 1 or when you are using the 0 here, it is not complemented. So this is the total execution of the exclusive OR instruction. Pre-instruction status same as the previous. For the same example we have taken, which we have seen there for AND and OR operation. Here the syntax is EOR XOR. It will perform the XOR operation on R1 and R2. The result will be stored in R0. But what you can see is here the answer is sorry, it should be A9 A987. This should be the actual answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, A987. So it is used to actually complement individual bit or number of bits for the given register. So for that XOR instruction is used. Okay. So another example I will give you. Complement 8th bit of register R1. So I want to complement only a particular bit of the register R1. So 8th bit, I can represent it as 1 left shifted by 8. So here, see the syntax here. This is important. What I am doing here is, here instead of writing it as a particular number, I am just mentioning it as in the same way. I want the 8th bit, so it will start from 0. So 1 left shifted by 8 and that is XORed with R1 and the result is stored in R1. It means I am modifying R1. So pre-instruction status is I have taken the number as FFFF, F3, FF and then so here the 8th bit is highlighted from R1. It is XORed with 1 left shifted by 8. That is, this is the actual 32-bit number formed by this combination, and this one will be XORed with this one. So what you are getting at the output is remaining all bits are same, only this bit is modified. Whatever the previous bit, that gets complemented here, and we are getting the new result as FFFF 5 times 2FF. So instead of having 3FF, now our answer is 2FF. Only this particular bit is modified. So for complementing a particular bit, it is used. You can have more number of bits there also. Then we will go to the last instruction of the logical instructions, that is bit clear instruction. So listen to this instruction carefully. BIC instruction, bit clear operation. The syntax of this instruction is BIC RD, RN, N. Operation performed is, here you can see that it is AND with complement of L. So how actually it is executed, I will show you that instruction. This is just one example taken there. Two registers are, only one register is actually used here, because you are already familiar with how we can use different registers. So I have just changed the syntax of the instruction here. Here the R1 contains R ANDed with this particular immediate number, and then the result is again stored in R1. So I am going to perform the operation on the contents of R1 only. Now how it is performed, I will show you that thing. So say for example, initially the value of the R1 is FFFF. What do you mean by this? The meaning of this statement is all the bits of R1 are 1. All 32 bits of R1 are 1. And then N we have taken is 1 left shifted by 3, means third bit. Third bit means we will start with 0, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so first bit will be 0th bit, second bit will be first. We are counting from right hand side. So on the LHS we are having a 0th bit, then followed by first bit, second bit and third bit. Okay, so third bit we are going to modify there. So this is the way it performs BIC. We are going to perform the operation on these two numbers, bit carry operation, bit clear operation. Listen to it carefully, how it is executed. So I will expand this number into the binary format. So this is the binary equivalent of the number. You can see that only 3 consisting of 2 zeros. The binary equivalent of 3 is 0, 0, 1, 1. So this is the first number, and rest all other bits of this number are 1. Okay, and then 1 left shifted by 3. It means fourth bit from the left hand side. Sorry, right hand side will be 1. Rest all other bits will be 0. Only one bit will be 1, and that is bit number 3. That is bit 0, bit 1, bit 2 and bit 3. Fourth bit from the right hand side will be 1. Rest all other bits will be 0. Yeah, you can see here. All bits are 0, only one bit is 1. And this is what this sign indicates. This sign indicates that it's a complement operation. Remember, this indicates complement operation. Okay. So, how the execution will perform? Actually, this will be converted into the complement. So, this number will be ANDed with this number. Naturally, you can see that wherever 0 is present there, only that part will be 0 at the output. So, the result will be 0, 0, 1, 1. all ones until bit 3 is 0 and remaining 3 bits are 1. So what you can see that the output is 3FFF 7. It means this particular bit number 3. Bit number 3 is actually cleared. You can see that this bit is cleared. If it was previously 0, then also it will become 0. If it was previously 1, then also it will become 0. So by default it is clearing the bit status. So this is about the BIC instruction. It's done. Third bit is clear. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this bit is cleared by this. So after the execution of this instruction, the contents of R1 will be 0x3 FFF 7. So this is the execution of the instruction, how the instruction is it is used for clearing the bit operation. Okay, so after the completion of these instructions, I want to give you some exercise. Now, I want to clear bits 6, 9 and 11 of the register R3. How you will perform the instruction? If you give the answer of this instruction correct, then I will say that you have understood all the instructions perfectly. Uh, Prepare your instruction and post it in the chat window so that I can check your answer and I will give the correct answer there. Okay, so think over it. Uh, Till that we will stop this lecture. Thank you, and we will continue with the remaining instructions in the next lecture. Thank you, students.